In this video making process, it occurs to me that I never really did a video explaining why I like younger women. Aside from the obvious that their bodies produce more progesterone, which makes men feel healthier, especially aging men, the dropping telomerase, the rising telomerase, the progesterone actually causes testosterone to boost. So there's the chemical reason, of course, more testosterone makes your immune system better as a guy. The missing telomerase comes back, which actually makes you live longer. And I've gone into why older men are better for younger women because of the balance and less anger and depression. You notice that older guys are funnier. I mean, that right there is an indication that older guys can make you happier. And the new research that men between 35 and 55 create the strongest DNA, and also the animal pattern is, because of those reasons, is older male to much younger female. So chemically and biologically, it makes sense. But you know, the obvious is that they're cuter, they're more attractive, their skin is clear, past puberty. You don't really want to date too younger women. I mean, they're still in puberty. Um, but once they like clear up in their early 20s, um, you know, nerdy chicks are cute. Like even chubby nerdy chicks are cute. Um, the skin is cleaner, their bodies work better. So their eyes see better and they're visionary. You know what I mean? Like the eyes of a younger woman, it's almost like she sees into the future. Women are like psychic anyway. It's that extra chromosome arm. I swear it makes them slightly psychic. Like they know things before you should know them. So like they're good for business, as my mom can tell you, and my stepmom and all my ex-girlfriends can probably tell you that younger women are somehow good for business. Financially, if you date a younger woman, especially a much younger woman, your financial success is great. So, I mean, the fact that they're just pretty is just like the tip of the iceberg of why younger women are so awesome. They network more, they connect more with other people, they talk more. Older women are pretty cool because they tell about their past. It's like reading a book. You're with an older woman, she'll tell you like these great stories about what it was like growing up and as a little girl, and then before she met you and all her friends before then. And you'll go on these adventures where you'll kind of like meet her old friends, and she'll like try to reconnect with their older people that, you know, that she lost contact with, so that you can meet these people, these cool people that she knows. I remember with my ex, we went to the woods a lot and like hung out. We talked about camping, but never really got around to it. But we went on like logging road trips and trips up the Mount Rainier. She had the money and the gasoline, so we went on these big trips around the local area to see where she grew up. And we stayed at some cool hotels that she paid for because she had a really good job. Um, and I didn't feel guilty about that because I was always cooking and always cleaning the house while she was at work. I did the cooking and the cleaning, the lawn mowing, and taking care of the cats. She did like half the laundry and half the cat work, but it was mostly me cooking and doing the laundry and cleaning the bathroom because I had all that free time while she was at work. I don't have a job. I have the bipolar disability stuff, and even though I don't take the meds anymore, I still get the benefits from it. And I exercise anyway, so like I'm taking care of the home and also exercising a lot. But you know, like younger women, but okay, like women your own age, when you're hanging out with women your own age, it's like reading a newspaper. Whereas like older women reading a book, the newspaper is like the new stuff that's going on right now, like the he said she said crap, the stuff that's like they're doing this, so we can go hang out with them and do this because they're doing this right now. And dating women the own age, I didn't really date them very often because, I mean, the relationship didn't last very long as it did with the older women that I dated, anywhere from 2 months to a year and a half. The women the own age, it's like everything has to be perfect so you can get up and go and do things and people can come over and there's like dinner parties and all this bullshit. Younger women are fascinating because they ask interesting questions. They will answer your questions. And it's like reading a magazine once you get to know them. Like when they start talking about their hopes and their dreams and what they want to do in the future, I think that that's much more fascinating right now in my life than reading a book about what's already been done or reading a newspaper about what's going on now. Knowing about what people want to do in the future fascinates me. Uh, I can see why people would want to be a teacher because, like, younger people and their dreams are cool, and then they have like a lot of information about the stuff that they like, and then you can fill them in on like stuff that they don't know about, and there's always that good interrelay. Like if somebody you meet somebody and she just really likes the stars and learning about astronomy, I think that that's inspiring because it shows somebody that's got their mind on the future. And I'm kind of focused on the future too, like what's going to happen in 40 years when we're on Mars or Titan. I'm interested in faster than light travel and stuff like that, and time travel, and like theoretical physics is fascinating to me. So sciencey women, cool. Mathematic women, uh, any kind of like dreams, like where I've met women on the internet and they wanted to like come over when I have an apartment when I was homeless. They liked me, and they said when I have an apartment in the area that they would come and hang out if they were ever around, or they would try to come and hang out because they wanted to travel. And a lot of younger women want to travel and see the world, or they want to travel intellectually, and they want to like understand the things that they find interesting. I don't know. Women are just people, but they're people that I'm physically attracted to. And younger people are fascinating because they talk about what they want to do in the future. And that's a large part of what interests me in younger women. And they're gorgeous. I mean, a lot of these girls are like 18, 19, 20, up to even like 30 are just absolutely awe-stunningly gorgeous. Um, a lot of them like to play musical instruments. They like learning, especially women that are in their young 20s and don't have kids. They're interested in learning. And a lot of women that, even as friends that do have kids at that young age, they like poetry, they like to write, they like to talk about where they're going rather than where they've been or where they are right now. And I think the future oriented aspect of younger women, aside from the fact that they are jaw-droppingly beautiful, is what makes them, at least where I am at 37 years old, awestruck when I actually talk to younger women. I find them fascinating. And they're hot as fuck. They really should stop dating dudes their own age. I mean, what entitles chicks to date dudes that were born in the 1990s when they were born in the 1990s? What entitles these dudes to these women that were born in the 1990s? The fact that they were born in the 1990s? Are we just all racist now? I mean, really, like the telomerase overabundant stuff, you wonder why they keep breaking up and keep going to the same dudes in that same age group without even trying to date older guys. It's funny to me. I mean, the telomerase overabundance causes these things. That anti-aging chemical causes in overabundance anger, stress, depression. Later on in life, it'll increase your rate of getting divorced because you're at the same age group. Women mature 11 years sooner than guys do. They got that extra chromosome arm. They're more intelligent. Um, there's no reason not to date younger women. I don't think my dad or my stepdad are idiots. They've been married for 30 years apiece and are still happy. I mean, the fact that they're not open to me is strange. I mean, is my hair off? Should I shave? How much more weight do I need to lose? What do I need to do to date the younger women? And how are these guys meeting these girls? Are they all meeting on FetLife? Are they just going to the bar and hooking up? I mean, some of these chicks are like 18. These dudes are like 40. And I see them all the time in Spokane. They obviously aren't meeting in church because in the church it's that interageal thing. and they're obviously they're hooking up somewhere. So it's either FetLife, which I don't think it's everybody because of the daddy daughter thing, or they're just meeting in the bars. But where are they really meeting? Are they going to my website and just like talking on the street and talking right then and there without even like realizing that I'm also in need? I don't know. I don't want to think that. I don't want to think that somebody's using my information that I put out there to get laid or even get married to have kids without thinking about me. I mean, that's not very Christian of them at all. And most of the atheists I know are more Christian than the Christians. Um, I've never really been slighted by atheists as much as I have by the religious. Any religion. Even Satanists have fucked me over, and I've gotten along better with Satanists than I have Christians. But overall, atheists are the coolest people I've ever met. So, I don't know. Younger women are just hot and intelligent, and the thing where they want to learn more and they have interests about things. They're not always like talking about what was, and they're talking about what's coming up or what's new. Even if she's just like a fashionista and interested in like the new fashions or something like that, I find that interesting. I find the fact that like that they have interests in that I may not know what those interests are or even the finer details of that. Anything. It could be nerdy to like pop culture. All that stuff's interesting to me. Conversation Our Age, conversationrage.weebly.com will explain why I like the age gap relationship. It explains a little more about why I like younger women, but it's mostly about like the chemical reasons why. But you know, this right here explains why I like them. They're hot and they got dreams, dude. What the fuck wouldn't you want to date younger women? They're gorgeous mysteries.